Bit. Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of What If Deku Was a Fallen Angel. Now, Deku gets his letter saying that he passed, he got first place. Deku calls his father and tells him he got first place. He also calls Lucifer telling him that. He tells God that he got first place too, being a hero. Now, Deku gets to school on the first day. Your boy gonna take Invisible Girl from space. Toru. Now, Deku and Hibari sit close together, seeing as they're a couple. They talking to each other. Everybody knows that Deku's hair color and his eye colors are different, something like Todoroki's. So they talking to each other, just random things like, what did you do over the 10 months? And Deku says nothing, I just train. I went by my uncle one time in America. Not my uncle, my brother in America. Oh, what's your brother name? Lucifer Morning Star? You mean the devil? The devil incarnate. She says, wait. But you pray to God. He says, I do. So why is your brother named Lucifer? Well, his real name's supposed to be Lucy, but he called himself Lucifer. So they just call him that. She says, okay. Aizawa walks in the classroom, tells everyone to be quiet. And everyone stops talking, and Aizawa starts talking. He says, my name is Aizawa, Shotui Aizawa. I'm your class teacher. Put these uniforms, go outside and put these uniforms on. Araka asks, what about orientation? You're training to be heroes. You don't need orientation. So, everyone gets up, they go out to the room. They changing. The changing room. Minato, he still try to peek at the girls. Deku says, I wouldn't do that if I was you. That's a sin. Well, no, I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Minato says, I don't know what you're talking about. So he keeps peeking, then he gets eye stabbed by Jiro. Deku says, see? What did I tell you? And Deku walks out. Now, Deku, he puts his earphones in since he really loves music. He makes music like he's an artist, Some of his songs went viral. A lot of his songs, And also, Deku, he plays some sports like football and basketball, physical sports. Deku also helps around in the community, and he donates to charity whenever he gets money from his uncle Lucifer. Brother Lucifer, why I keep saying uncle? His brother Lucifer. So, things like that happen. Aizawa, he throws the ball towards Deku. He sees that Deku isn't paying attention to him, so he throws the ball at him. Deku grabs it. Aizawa's shocked. He said, I could swear that kid wasn't paying attention. Deku, with his headphones in, talking, says, you must have thought I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't. I just noticed the ball coming towards me at the last second. I moved to grab it. Aizawa says, this kid's that fast. Aizawa, says, throw the ball. Deku is blasting music. Some people can hear it, like the beats, but not the voice. It's very, very loud. So Deku, they know that Deku can't hear him. Well, especially Jiro, since she listens to music and she, plays music. They know that Deku can't hear him, so they chop it up. Deku must either know what as I was saying somehow, or he just guessing. So Deku throws the ball up and just moves his finger up, and the ball shoots off into space, getting infinity. Everyone was shocked that this kid just got infinity. Then a rocket went, she got infinity too. Ball went and she got, let me say, 100 meters. Since she don't work on her body. And she just got a plank work. So the jump test, Deku pulls out his wings, which then pulls out his halo, and he starts flying, just floating there, flapping his wings. Now, the running test, Deku in first place. It's like he went there in an instant. As soon as I pressed the button, Deku at the end. Hold on, just repositioning my phone. My charger aggravating me. Okay, so the strength test, Deku breaks the machine. And the side jumping, Deku gets first place. Oh, I missed it. I did not see what that said. So after all that done, everyone goes back to class. They learn a little bit more in class that they need, like basic hero knowledge and things like that. Then they go home. The week passes by quickly. Deku and the bar go on a few dates, and they hang out sometimes, go to church. Now, the next week is the hero versus villains week. All Might bust through the door saying, I am here. Busting through the door like a hero, or walking through the door like a normal person. In his old, outfit. So, All Might says, today, students, we're going to be doing heroes versus villains. He says, here are your costumes. Which, I don't know. I'll think about using this as Deku's costume. And this is the person that made it watermark. So the credit goes to him for this picture. I know I can't draw. I try my hardest too, but I'm still learning. My sister, she can draw, but I ain't actually no, my hands too, slippery and too unsteady. I need to work on that. So this Deku hero costume, but his hair not messy like this. His hair go just his hair long. He keeps it in like a he keeps his hair in a bun, and it's split right down the middle, black and white. Now, Deku's eyes are purple and gold. So Deku has his hero costume on, which is this. Now, All Might tells everyone they own their teams. So everybody do their thing on their same team. I'm gonna change it up. Ibarra gonna be on the same team as Momo, and they fighting against Tail Dude and Sparkly Boy. Now, first fight, which is Deku and Ibarra and Deku versus Ida and Bakugo. So what Deku does, he picks up Ibarra. When the test begins, he flies to the top. He does a circling motion with his finger, and the glass on the top floor just cut. He then taps the glass and it turns to powder all on the ground. Deku then flies inside. He tells Jiro to make plants all over the staircase so Bakugo can't get back up. She does that. He then says, can you make some plants some high grass and like the area so it's hard for either to see us. So she does that too, and they start squatting down, just moving through the high grass. Deku then just taps the door and it disappears. He says, haha, so you've came here, hero, acting his part, but Ida sees that it's nothing but grass there. But then a whip came out the grass and grabbed Ida's leg, pulling him into the grass. It was like a scary movie for people on camps. Ida said, no, I will not go. No. He drags him in there and they don't hear from Ida anymore. It's like he just got wrapped up. Which he did. He got wrapped up. He's covering his mouth, his arms, his legs, and his torso. So Deku just walks out and taps the bomb. Puts his hand on the bomb and All Might says, Hero Team wins. Bakugo at the end of the stairs, at the bottom of the staircase, he's furious because Deku didn't fight him. So once that's over, they back in the room. All Might telling them what they did right and what they did wrong. All Might tells Bakugo that he left his partner. He went out. He wasn't thinking logically. He tells Deku that he has a good plan. And he displayed great teamwork with his partner. Using stealth and surprise. Now, Ida was mad because he lost or anything like that. He actually thought that Deku had a good plan. He admired Deku for that, having good plans. Now, they leave, leave that. Now, a week passed again. Now, this is when they're going to go to the USJ. Now, they just get in the lunchroom after doing some studying and doing some work. They just eating. Now, Monoma doesn't try to hit Deku in this one. When he tries to do it, it's just something telling him not to. So he don't. So, I should use this picture for a different what if too. I'm gonna use this picture for another what if. It's gonna come on in a later date. Cause after this what if done, I'm doing one that somebody suggested to me. So the one that suggested it to me, you know who you are. It was on a different what if first channel, so you know who you are. So after that, the alarm goes off. Everyone starts to panic. Deku flies up and he creates light and darkness in both sides. His right side and his left side, creating light and darkness. He says, everyone calm down. It's just the news reporters. And besides, we have multiple heroes on deck at school. And besides, All Might is here. So, please calm down. Everyone calms down and, sits down. Because Deku's voice is very calming. So, that happens. I should go back to this picture. So, everyone gets on goes in the classroom. Hazawa says, you're going to have to do something very, 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 very important for your time here at UA. Everyone gets tense. You know that mysterious changes gets really heavy. And then Aizawa says, choosing the class president. Then everybody breathes a sigh of relief. So, everyone tries to vote for themselves. The leader says, no, we need to do this like a political vote. Majority's vote. So they do that. And Deku and Ida gets picked. Deku, class president, Ida, vice president. Deku does not oppose this, so he just takes the role in. Now, everyone gets on the bus. As I was telling them, they're going to the USJ. Everyone on the bus, they're talking about asking people what their powers are. Deku says he has the power of an angel and a fallen angel. It's basically half and half, but I can use power on both sides of whichever one I want to use. Todoroki takes notice to this. They ask him, what else can this quirk do? He says quirk can do literally anything. Now, I can't stop time. My brothers and sisters can, but I can't. It's because they say it's because I'm too young and I can't do it yet. They ask him, how many brothers and sisters do you have? Well, I have a lot. But they don't live with me. They live somewhere else. A far, far away place. But I have one brother that lives in America. The rest of them, they live somewhere that you can't, reach. I can go back, but I probably won't go back there. At least yet. I might go back there one time. Sooner or later. Everybody, they pull up to USJ. They get out the bus. They go inside. 13 explains about what the USJ stands for, what they're gonna be doing. Then the villains show up. They preach about they're gonna kill All Might and stuff like that. Then Aizawa goes down there and starts attacking villains. Everyone gets sent away like they do in Canyon. Izuku's still in the water area. He takes out the villains in the water area. He tells Tsuyu and Mineta to stay here as he flies to land. Now, Shigaraki sees Deku. He tried to attack him, but Deku kicks Shigaraki back. The Nomu sees that Deku attacked Shigaraki, so he tries to punch Deku. Deku, sensing that the Nomu does not have any shred of life in it, kills the Nomu by tapping it and erasing it. Now, this is where something strange happens. Another portal opens up, but it's like a flame portal. And a bunch of these creatures come out. They're leathery and things like that. These are demons. Now, the demons don't like Deku because, even though they serve Lucifer, they lose cannons, They don't listen to whatever Lucifer says at times. Lucifer punishes them for not listening to what he's saying. And they got a little bit, 5% of the demons in hell listen to Lucifer. The rest of the 95%, they don't. So this is a part of the 95% that don't listen to Lucifer. They rush at Deku, try to kill him. Deku fight him off, but he's having a hard time. There's too many of them. And these demons are very, very strong. So, Deku ain't at his pinnacle of strength yet, seeing as he's still a little bit young. So, during this time, Deku, he just feels a strange power. So, he says it. Time. Stop. they're gonna have mastery over time stop yet, so he ain't gonna be able to just whenever he wants, just think about it and time gonna stop like the regular angels do. So he has to say it out loud. So Deku says time stop, and then when time stopped, Deku sees it. He noticing what's happening. Like time, things just stopped. Like time frozen. And during this time, Deku he notices that these are demons. They're not human. So he kills them. You know, kills demons, and time goes again. And Shigaraki sees that in an instant, all these creatures just died. So Shigaraki says, Kurogiri, get us out of here now. Kurogiri opens the portal and gets Shigaraki and himself out, leaving the rest of the heroes there. The villains there. They get captured when all the rest of the heroes come. Ugh, I hate my blinds. They don't block no sunlight. Well, there's not really sun outside. So, All Might, busts through the door saying that the Nomu ain't there because Deku completely erased it. Those demons aren't there because Deku completely erased them. But he sees, what's the thing? Eraser head on the floor. Aizawa on the floor, bleeding. So he rushes to Aizawa. He calls. The rest of the Pokeballs get there. They call the ambulance and they call for, All Might also sees 13 with her back blowed out. Don't think about it that way. But they call the ambulance and the police. They come and get the villains and they take Aizawa and 13 to the hospital. All the students get a 2-month, time out. So, over those 2 weeks, over those 2 weeks, Deku stays with Lucifer and, in America. Just doing things. This one, I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to go to the next part in a little bit. But my throat getting a little bit dry. Sorry about that. Remember, the sun and the moon are opposite forces.